2, 1, now.
Yes, let's go.
Oh no!
Hey. Yes, welcome into Primal Kyogre's Raid Day, one of the best events of this month, possibly of this season. And we have, I don't know what raid number this is actually, but thanks to everybody who jumped on those live stream invites. I hope there was some good fortune out there. We know there were plenty of shinies, which is great. So today, I just want to explain my expectations for this video. Basically, I'm just going for the rare XL candy on this one, and also the primal energy, which is the key thing. That's why we're trying to fill up the lobbies as much as possible, get the maximum number of people. If we get something good or sparkly, it is a bonus, because we got a lucky Hundo Kyogre. So I'm all good for this one. Nice to see Bert with the style point there. Let's see, we've already had the one shiny on the raid stream, which is great. This isn't the shiny, and 2320 is not what we're looking for. You're going to be looking for 2351, and there's a remote raid increase for the cat, which is great. We've done a couple of invites in Europe and a few dotted around here and there, and for sure we'll be raiding in America as well. So while we struggle to catch this one, possibly off of camera, but it's nice to see it with a new background, that's for sure. Let me know in the comments below how your raid day went. Did you nab yourself a shiny if you were needing it, and did you nab that 100%? Because Primal Kyogre is top tier. The top tier water type in the game. So that's a catch, 4XL candy, and distinctly average, I've got to be honest. So raid invites coming through, but we have plenty of resets over there. Let's begin meandering with the group in that direction. All right, next Kyogre in the bin. Congrats to that guy who got the shiny. Actually, it was the last free pass from that shiny circle, so clearly it worked. Is there going to be no? Seems to be a definite not so good drop of rare XL candy, which is a bit of a shame. But that does remind me, I do have to say thank you to the Wolverine who gifted me the ticket for the event. I hear a shiny scream from the back, which is great. 90 primal energy. This is not shiny, and 2330. I think that's like a 93 or 96. We're just in it for the XL candy, the rare XL candy, which we're not getting too much of, which is a bit of a shame. Kyogre these days is a hell of a lot easier to hit the excellence on compared to when it was first released in 2018. Any OG players from 2018 days know that you basically needed a catapult to hit the Kyogre at all, let alone hit an excellence on it. So many of us lost Kyogres back in the day because it was an impossible throw. But nowadays it's much closer, easy to hit that excellent, that's for sure. Okay, let's see where this Mega Primal lands. You don't get Origin Pulse during this day, but it is one of the best moves. You need to Elite TM it on if you get a decent IV Kyogre. And we've got a few more free passes, which is really nice to see. Master 27 made it in that raid. I didn't invite him, but somebody else clearly did. Pink, not shiny, and 2316. It is supposedly a 1 in 10 ratio, but again, 1 in 10 doesn't necessarily pan out to being 1 every 10 raids. It's not like that. You could go north of 50 raids, no shiny, and then get 5 in a row. RNG is a weird thing, but my one throw on camera, I messed it up. Come on. Nearly hit an excellent if he hadn't moved. And we're on top of the next raid, so we need to get this caught with the terrible throw. First ball, technically. Technically first ball. 3XL for it, even though we have the Primal Kyogre running. And we've done our party challenge. Hooray, 700 dust. One more Kyogre check. We're going to see where we land on it. And to be honest, more shinies we can get. There we go. There's a couple of shinies coming through from this lobby, which is great. Congrats. They got a 98% shiny from today, which is sick. The more shinies we can get from today, just more possibility for lucky trades. So 90 primal energy, that's what we want to see. And not shiny, 2291. That's so dead. To be honest, we're going to throw a Pokeball away. Considering the fact you don't get many of them, that's probably not the best idea. If you haven't got a lucky friend to do a lucky trade with on the day, Kyogre and Groudon are possibly some of the best, along with Rayquaza, just to make sure you get a special trade done for the day. Never miss out on special trade if you can do. If they're bad IVs, just swap them. They may likely go terrible most of the time, but occasionally that random Lundo or Hundo can pop up from a trade. I've had it happen once or twice, and it's really rather amazing when it does decide to happen. But I'm going to throw one more Pokeball at it because everyone's waiting for me to go in that direction for the next raid. Right, we're moving on. Nice little double that we can hit from one spot here. So we're going to see, I mean, the shinies going left, right and centre. Let me know in the comments below as to say if you managed to bag the shiny yourself. There have been a couple that went through from remote raid invites, which is lovely to see. Nothing bad about dishing out a shiny to somebody through the remote raid invite at all. We won't be able to do it on camera, unfortunately, but we're definitely going to be burning those remote passes in America today. Most damage, Jamal from the Way Spotters podcast with their Star Point and China Lucy. If I'm not striking it, not the pink Orca in 2303. We're in that sort of mid-rung rut of IVs, and I don't know about you guys, but I find that excellent throws on these legendaries these days don't actually provide you the catch. Complete wacko throw and 2 rolls. It's a lot better than what we had just now. Snipe the tiny excellent. Like a professional. 1 roll, 2 roll. Right. We did have 3 run away on live stream actually. 3 of them decided to run, but you don't get too many Premier Balls with these things, and honestly, there's the catch with the terrible throw. It'd be good to get some more XL candy for it because we've got Shadow Kyogre nowadays, although you only have a couple of weeks left of that, literally a week and a half to go. But there's the next one ready and lined up, let's jump in. Final bit of damage from Zeki. In fact, that's the one we got from Randy, an invite from Randy, Patreon squad member. Go plus plus is spinning stops, that's going to interrupt a lot of what we're doing here. If we could bag another shiny just for the sake of the thumbnail, that'd be quality. You know, the rare XL candy drop for this is not good. Like, when you compare it to what you're getting from the tier 3 raid days for the Hisuians and that sort of thing, it's not good, but 90 energy is what we want to see, and not... That would be a Hundo Zekrom, regular Dialga or Reshiram if we were looking for those, but 2307 is a very dead Kyogre. And a first ball catch, that's really lovely to see. I will just say, it may seem like, oh, bad IVs consistently, but you know, I'm in it for a little bit of a different reason. We want to stock up on that Primal Energy, which is what we're doing, which is growing up to 3,400. We're starting the day on 1,900. So a really good haul from the day. And XL Candy, rare-wise, we haven't picked one up, so we've literally had 3 or 4 all day. Not so good, but now let's go to those next 2 over there, shall we? Okay, just before we pop into the final hour, Kyogre, number God knows what, is in the bin. It's weird looking through the items and going, this is the most important thing from the day. Most important from the day is... Seriously, the rare XL candy drop is poor, and we have the boosted ticket apparently, so that's a bit of a shame, but 80 energy is no bad thing, and shiny, hooray! Just as bad as the last one, but fantastic. We have a shiny with that background for the video. Love to see it, and I'm not going to go on razz it. Well, Silver Pineapple, why not? 2313 is very much a up for lucky trade. Anybody who's lucky friends with me by New York Go Fest, or who sees me before that. Love to see that, fantastic. It's a great shiny. And yeah, distinctly average 3-star, but no problemo. Top of the hour, we're not going to make it into these final raids, so we'll wait for the refresh and crack on. We can't do B-roll shots because the phone screen has gone down in brightness due to it being too hot. It's not really that hot, and the sun is out, so it's just a combination of I can't show you what my screen is. So we're going to go for good old screen recording, and I got the final strike with the Shadow Zapdos. Nice. 90 energy, thank you everybody who's jumping on these remote raids, it's always fantastic to see, and not a back-to-back shiny, but 2312. Kind of dead. It's the joy of having a double gym, you don't have to move and do the raids, but it's a little bit bright at the moment. We'll see if we're going to get something cool. Oh, we got a rare XL candy, finally. First one in like 2 hours. Goodness me. Thanks everybody who popped in, although it did seem to be quite a lot of random people locally. 90 NG, and not a shiny. 2318. One off the number that makes me think of Monsters Inc. 2319, the code. Come on, not a first ball catch. You have to throw very stupid throws to get these things caught these days. Right, we squeezed in a little remote here in between the raids thanks to Jeroen from Belgium. Maybe that remote luck will bring in sparkles, but he got them charisma trainer thing. Oh, I got the final strike, beautiful, nice to see. 90 energy, that's why we're doing them, and not shiny. Wow, 2279. If I can just get it caught quickly and move on to in-person raiding again. Kyogre, Blizzard destroys. It just rinses through your mons, and I know they're super powerful. They're super powerful. There was a rare XL candy there I did just see. We're likely only going to be going for another sort of 35 minutes. Like, genuinely, I know they've extended it for an extra 2 hours, 80 energy. But it's a Sunday afternoon. The amount of people who actually want to stick out until 7 PM is very limited, and you know, everyone's got stuff to do. You can't just whack an extra 2 hours on top of the event and expect everybody to be suddenly available for it. Wow, we're getting worse. So we started okay on the IVs, like some of the raid stream IVs, we were getting like 96s and all that sort of stuff. Now we're very much into the tail end of trash. But 1 roll, 2 roll. Okay, I'm not sure how many more we're going to be able to squeeze in raid-wise, but let's see if there's going to be any more sparkles. The all rare XL candy, finally they're coming through. Thanks everybody who popped in. Oh, final strike with Shadow Zapdos again. 90 energy, good work people, and not shiny. Wow, 2265. This is the worst one yet, and I think that's a 10-10-11 according to Francesco. 1 excellent, 1 cheeky excellent, 1 roll, and 2 roll, and a 3 roll. Oh, I'm actually mightily surprised and impressed. 5XL candy, and you are, yeah, it's a 10, 10, 11. It's only up from the previous IVs, 2265. We can't really get much worse. It'd be quite funny if we did, but is there going to be rare XL candy in there? So maybe the middle hour was just dead. Nice to see people jumping in on these. 90 energy is what we love. Not shiny, and 2314. It's not as bad. I did say it was only up from there. That's good. 15 minutes left to go. I think we could probably squeeze in 2 or 3 more raids if we're lucky and we get some quick catches on that. So, we go anyone? Not on the board, but thanks everybody who popped in. 80 energy and not shiny. Bad stats, but XL candy, hopefully. Blinded. This is never really optimal. What you guys don't see is that I put this camera on a bunch of bins to make these shots possible. We had to do it in Oxford, we're doing it now. Quig75 is the chap who gave me my first ever Hawlucha. Thanks for jumping in, dude. And a rare XL candy just to boot. So, possibly the penultimate raid if we can snipe into a couple more, that'd be great. 90 energy is what we like to see, and not shiny. Definitely have to say, and we were just discussing it with the crew, the shiny rate, you have to let me know how your rate was versus how many raids you did, does not seem to be a boost off the regular rate of like a 1 in 20 or so. But first of all, catch is nice to see. This won't be the last Kyogre raid. I know it's ticking over the 5 PM very soon, however, we should be able to snipe a few because obviously there's an extra 2 hours, and that was a rare XL candy. Beautiful. Straight away going into Enamorous, the 100%er from Valentine's. And 90 energy. Ooh, not shiny. 2297. As long as they catch okay, then I don't have an issue with a bad IV legendary. Instant breakout. Transfer candy, spotlight hour bonuses if you really want them, or I'd just recommend trading them between people. Instant breakout again. A random nice throw, nowhere in the circle. Instant breakout. Are we soft banned? Oh, the last one ran away, by the way, but that's probably because I was throwing like this and just throwing the Pokeballs in a general direction. Instant breakout again. Okay, now we're going to go for the circle set. Come on, attack Kyogre. You were very attacky just a second ago. There's the attack and throw. Boom, excellent on the right-hand side. And 1 roll, 2 roll, 3 roll. That's how it's done, people. We missed all the items because we went onto low power mode, so therefore immediate panic, get the charging going. But we're good, we got the battery power, we got 80 primal energy, not shiny. 2279. Right, we'll have 1 more Kyogre check after this, and then a bunch of remotes we might be able to snipe into the video perhaps. But thanks to Lincoln, Total, Connor, and well, Francesca getting the Walkstar badge. Well done all the way around Oxford. Cheeky, and 90 energy is the best thing. This because it's not shiny. And 2320, we're finally above 2300 again. Again, I'm just going to send these to people and see if they go random special Hundo, Lundo, who knows. Final Kyogre raid unfortunately didn't deliver the shiny, but it did for the Italian, which is really nice to see, so congrats to him. And it actually gave us 5 XL candy, and it was 2315, so the number's the wrong way around very much, but that's going to be our final raid that we're going to do because we want to head home and actually edit this video. So if we go to age 0, Kyogre, I have to be honest, we actually lost 6 of these. 6 of them ran away, so we totaled up and did 35 raids so far today, and 2 shinies, which actually isn't horrendously over the odds, to be honest, given it's supposed to be a 1 in 10. Nothing terribly amazing in terms of IVs, but then again, I am looking at it from a very, very top tier perspective. Like, to be honest, if you grab yourself a 96 or a 93, perfectly good IV wise, as long as it's got 15 attack. However, I'm very pleased to have picked up the 4,500 primal energy. We started on 1900. That's a really good haul for the day. Very pleased with that. It's going to cut on through for the rest of the year, which is great. And in terms of the rare XL candy gain, it definitely could have been better. We got 6 in that last hour, so we're just going to put that straight into Enamorous right now. But in total, that's only like 11 rare XL candy today, which isn't the best thing. But as I said before, let me know in the comments below your hauls from the day. How was your shiny luck? How was your Hundo luck? Maybe there was an elusive Shundo out there for somebody. But before we have to go, thank you very much to the Patreon squad, everybody on the Patreon fam who are on the rolling credits at the end of every single video we produce here on the channel. They are very much the reason I'm able to continue bringing you content, live streams, and attending live events across the world. Well, at this point it's Europe and America, but maybe APAC one day, who knows. So honestly, massive appreciation to everybody who is on the rolling credits there. Hop into the middle again. Now, as I said, on the live stream, we've got Primal Kyogre Raid on Raid Day on the 23rd, that is next Saturday, and we've got Regice Raid Hour, that's a lot less hype. But if you want to join for either of those, drop your in-game name and your friend code into the comments of this video. I'm going to add 10, 15 people because Groudon, I'm going hardcore for that one. I need the Hundo of that thing. I know a lot of people are going to be in the same boat, so fingers crossed for that one. But the rest of the week is looking as follows. So we have live stream for Spotlight Hour. We've got 4 different Pokemon in there. I think there's Vulpix, Poliwag, Hippopotas, and I forget the other one, honestly. Snorunt, that's it. So there's 4 Pokemon to shiny hunt on a live stream on Tuesday, 6 to 7 PM. Come on through and see what we get. Then there's Regi's Raid Hour. You can join for that if you want it. And finally, the Verdant Wonders with the Zarude ticket. That is started with Shiny Flabebe coming to the game. So we're going to be out grinding Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Come and join, and I hope to see you very soon. But before I go and check out either of these 2 videos. We've got the Shadow Kyogre video, and let's throw it on back to somewhere, I don't know, recommended video over there. But if you enjoyed the content, go and check them out. And until the next time, do take care.